Yo, it's Okhoh, and we're doing something new on the channel. We're reacting to I hate when black men date white women. Biracial woman, I guess. This biracial woman is the one who said this. So, there's a thing going around in the community. Uh, this thing going on for a while now where some black women really dislike when black men date outside of the race. Not really sure why. Well, no, I take that back. I know some black men do um degrade black women, like, oh, the reason I don't date black women is because of some stupid excuse, right? Some outlandish. But at the same time, there's a lot who just don't want them to date outside the race, especially if it's with a white woman. And but if it's the opposite, if it's a black woman dating a white man, they kind of like, they cheer it. They love that shit. Like, oh my god, you go sis, finally getting treated right. Just like crazy shit that I've seen, and it's like there's a double standard. It's weird. But we're gonna react to this. I feel like me being a black person, like, I should be able to give my opinion on this and how I feel, and see what these fellas are saying. This is playback, and or this is low, and this is agent. Very intelligent fellas. I respect their opinions a lot. Cool dudes. Cool dudes.
Women, but
Beyonce,
carry on.
What'd you say?
Aside from Jonathan Major's taste in women, he's attractive.
She was just talking about Jay-Z.
Go back to Jonathan Majors.
To my fucked up point of view, and I understand. I have something tweaked in me.
Okay.
I have been admiring him and his work for a long time.
Okay.
I've been looking at his little Vogue at home
It was
videos
nice.
and
It was cute.
everything. And I was like, wow, he is attractive. I like his way of being. I bet he has a white girlfriend. There was something in me that
Hey man, you got too much.
Only thing I like, why does it matter? Why do you care, bro? Why can't he just be in a relationship with who he wants, with who he wants to be? Why? I don't know. It's crazy that it is crazy that people feel this strongly about stuff that don't concern them or will change any part of their lives, bro. I don't understand why someone can't love and choose who they want to love, you know?
as a white girlfriend. There was something in me that
Hey man, you got too much free time on your hands. I can tell you that much.
comes out is going to be a white woman. And when Antoinette revealed to me that he was in Sweden somewhere with a
Blonde-haired,
white woman,
very white.
it crushed it.
Not even a spicy white.
I don't celebrate that. And me as a biracial woman, I understand that
That's weird, right?
that's weird.
What?
Being biracial
Yo,
and
you was a buy what?
not celebrating
You
that
are
is
the
crazy.
product of the thing you despise. That's crazy as hell.
Ooh, boy, y'all lost out here, my boys.
This is like a villain origin
Yo,
story.
you're lost. You are the level of self-loathing is absurd, bro.
What?
That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. That means you don't like your parents' relationship? Is that what you're saying?
Can you imagine if they just have like a, I don't know if they do, but if they have like a healthy, successful marriage and life together.
And she was like,
hate that shit. I fucking hate that healthy shit. Fuck, why did you have to be white, Dad?
I'm not going to celebrate their children that they have. If they have
Oh,
children.
wait, so you're not going to celebrate the... Oh, my God.
So celebrating in what sense? Like, you're not gonna go be happy that they had mixed children, but you as a biracial person who is mixed, you're not gonna like, what does she mean by celebrating? She doesn't like hate biracial children, right? She just won't get happy that there's more biracial children in the world. That is crazy. That's a crazy thing.
Oh, wait.
I'm just saying, like, it's
Because
not.
your mom or your dad is white, bro. Like, you are the product of those two couples coming together.
It's
Of interracial
their
dating, bro.
relationship is not something that it doesn't make me be like, yes, like, you know, some people together, you're like,
Even though
I
that's how
love
you got
them
here.
together.
That's how we all got here. A white woman and a black man.
But here's the thing, right?
I'm like
She
the
and her
lady down the
parents'
street that
relationship,
permed my
too.
hair when I was younger, mumbling.
Like, this bitch don't know what the fuck she's doing.
White mom. Like,
You know what? But you know what I think that stems from, right? And I think we're seeing a lot more of it now, and it
All
gets
of
under
these.
my skin as well. We have been ridiculed and critiqued on both sides of the fence our entire existence, right? We're never white enough for the white people. We're never black enough for the black people. For some black people,
I can agree with that. I feel like a lot of people who are biracial kind of don't know where they belong in a sense, because again, you have one part of your family that's like, nah, you're not enough of this for us to really vibe with you, and like the same part of the other side of the family, so you're just stuck in this weird middle of like, you don't know, what are you? Who are you? What's up? You know what I'm saying? Where is the direction that you go into? So to piggyback off what I was saying earlier, the fact that that lady doesn't like biracial children is crazy because she's biracial, right? And again, a lot of biracial people don't know where they are. They're trying to find themselves. So having more biracial people will give these kids a place of belonging because there's more people like them they can relate to. I don't know.
However we identify, however we choose to participate in cultural conversations, it's always under the magnifying glass. And I think part of what we're seeing now and what I get agitated about is this concept that now, because it's commercially trendy and attractive for people to be in interracial relationships, it's become a presentation of diluted blackness versus its own us being having a mixed experience that is completely separate from everything else. And I think that's the part that I'm resentful about, is seeing, and somebody brought it up to me, it was like, well, aren't you happy to see like all these mixed families in Cheerios commercials? And my response is no, because it's not. The storytelling is not a mixed story. The storytelling is, this is what's digestible for white people. This is the version of blackness that works for white people, which is not the same thing. So I'm resentful of seeing mixed race couples when it's like, damn, but outside of television then, what about if you're...
Okay, I kind of get what she's saying. Like, to some extent, right? I kind of get it, right? Like I say, for TV shows and stuff, they don't have mixed couples because I guess that's what Americans like to see and shit. Like, it's not a full black thing, right? And I feel like not most people, but I feel like there's definitely some people out there who will see like a commercial or TV show, who see like a full group of like black men, like, well, I don't give a fuck about this, and like they'll click off or whatever. So I can see that being the case, but to an extreme where like you dislike or you what was the word she used?
Mixed race couples, when it's like, which is not the same thing. So I'm resentful of seeing...
Resentful? To say you're resentful of mixed race couples because of what they show on TV and stuff, though, is really crazy. I don't know if I agree necessarily with that part, right? Like, I can see it not painting the whole picture and stuff like that, but it is a TV show. It is a commercial. They don't represent real life, world interaction. It can have some influence on it, sure, but, I feel like that's an extreme.
Mixed race couples when it's like, damn, but outside of television then, what about if you're just at a restaurant?
I don't mind seeing black people with white men. It gets even more toxic.
This woman is weird. I mean, she says she was kind of crazy, but that is a crazy thing. There's that double standards I was telling you guys earlier about.
Bro, what the
That's a double standard I was saying earlier about.
What is wrong with them? She is the fucking daughter of a mixed couple talking about how she doesn't respect fucking... Oh my God.
I mean,
who gives a fuck? They're marketing. Of course they want it to be digestible to the fucking masses.
Ooh, what?
Of course they do.
I'm gonna say y'all right now, boy.
Stop comparing fucking human being relationships to shit in commercials. Ooh. Cheerios is not gonna give you a real representation of shit.
Yo, Lo, what are
They're
you
trying
doing,
to sell
bro?
you fucking products, dumbass. Oh my
Bro, I'm laughing because of Lo, bro. This nigga is tweaking. He gotta be off some shit, bro. This is not that funny. It's funny, but not that funny.
That's so dumb. Fuck. You resent real interracial
That's
couples
that Twitch
because
acting,
you saw a
bro.
Cheerios commercial that rubbed you the wrong way? But this is sick, man. Y'all need to be more happy people found love, okay? Instead of trying to dissect their love and do you appreciate it or do you like, well, I'm not happy about it because it's like diluted sense of, and it's palatable for the whites. Oh my God.
Bro, you thought
It
we
will
was in
cater more
1957,
towards, the minority of people. Because
I can't believe what I'm hearing.
Majority.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, this is where I stopped and I was
stuff.
like, bro, this is the dumbest conversation from an interracial, from a
She's
mixed.
And they're mixed too.
Talking
Yeah,
about
that's
she doesn't.
crazy.
Did she? Yo, Caleb, run the playback. Did she say she didn't respect the kids of a mixed
She
couple?
said she not gonna.
She didn't say respect. She said she wouldn't celebrate. I feel like there's a difference there, bro.
I'm not gonna celebrate their children that they have. If they have
Oh,
children.
that's you.
I like that's a difference,
Did I
bro.
hear that wrong?
I just she didn't celebrate him.
She didn't celebrate him. So we shouldn't celebrate her then.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Yeah, she
All
also
right,
saying that.
she should be never celebrated again. She could cure
boy.
many diseases, bro, but we should refuse to celebrate
Oh,
her.
my-
It's fucking fascinating that we're now developing like emotional ties and association to people that we don't know.
She doesn't know that man.
Yes,
and all of
bro.
a sudden said
That's what I said.
his relationship doesn't matter and the children that he will have.
It's not like a
His
parasocial
relationships
relationship.
You know my
just
theory is?
disapproves.
I could be wrong. This is my theory. I think people need a sense of community. And when people find it in their blackness, that's like they'll throw logic to the side and side with whatever their community agrees with.
Yeah,
So
I agree.
whatever's best for black people, because that gives them a sense of purpose. I could be wrong. That's my theory.
But I'll say
a lot
this
of
before we
things.
keep going because
gotta keep going?
it gets even more interesting.
Oh, brother.
So what these women are, and I'm not saying that their experiences are invalid because there's definitely aspects of interracial or mixed children where they have a lack of identity because they don't know which side they belong to. But I think a lot of that just comes with social pressures. And the way that we can remove a lot of those is by normalizing interracial couples. So when you sit here,
I legit said that. Bruh. I appreciate him. He was pretty much worded it a lot better than what I could. I didn't really articulate that my point well, but
and you get upset at a Cheerio commercial and not even look at the positive impact that could come behind that, to where your family members aren't looking at you weird because the other side of your family isn't the same skin tone as them. Like, you not understanding and grasping the complexity of that is so odd to me. But then more importantly, for her to pick specifically the type of interracial marriage that she's willing to accept is also wild.
Yeah,
Black
the double
women
standard.
can date out the race.
The double standard is
want,
weird.
but a black man do it. No, I just
Can't do it.
You're toxic.
What?
Bitch,
don't.
Does she have a
what?
good
So
excuse?
you don't like? Oh.
It's toxic. I'm not
Like, I
saying
wanna hear- I wanna hear a point.
that there's makes
So
any
what-
sense.
but-
I'm just telling you
but
how I
why
feel.
is
It's
that-
fucked up.
Why do you feel that way?
Because for some reason, I feel like all of the black women that I know that are in relationship with white men are being loved up. They are exalted. They're taken care of. Like, there's no doubt in my mind that he
I tried to give you the benefit of the doubt, lady, but no, you're smoking absolute penis pack right now. So I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
is riding for this woman and
Right.
loves her to death. And I'm
You
like,
don't believe black men do that for white women?
I don't. And I guess there's something salty in me that why these men that we admire and are proud of in the ways that they show up in the world as musicians, as actors, as people that now have money, why is their love being projected onto a white woman?
But then
Like,
let me
what is
ask
she
you,
talking
bro,
about, bro?
I get tired of this
What is she
ongoing
talking
conversation
about?
in the black community, as if like there's this alarming number of black men who are just like dating outside their race. When factually speaking, that is not the case at all. It's just not. And actually, statistically speaking, the more money you make, the more likely you are to date within your own race, and that goes for across the board. So you all picking out these outliers while
Am I
ignoring what
mishearing? Who
everybody
said
else is
anything
doing
about,
is
like, that there
so
was a majority
frustrating to me,
minority, though?
because you then get to project these outrageous claims of the white man's love is so good to us black women. That's basically what you're saying.
that's crazy.
That's basically
That's
what you
crazy.
said.
Yo, what in the ruckus?
At that point, I was about
agree
to
with
say
that
that
too.
too.
Just keep going. Talk your shit.
You fucking coon. You sound
She
like a
was
coon
just talking.
right now.
She
You
was just
sound
talking.
like a coon. Oh, that white man love.
This music.
Ooh, I love that white man love. You fucking coon. Are you serious? You are a fucking coon. But then to act as if like black men can't do it, or when they actually do it, it's given out to white women. No, you imbecile. They date black women all the time. Statistically speaking, they're the group of people who actually date outside the race the most is white men dating Asian women and dating Hispanic women.
Yeah.
That is the biggest portion of interracial dating. When it comes to black men, I've seen numbers at the highest. It's been like 20% of black men dating outside their race. But even
I'm
then,
not
it's
sure.
not all just white women. Sometimes it's Asian and also Hispanic women. But even if you want to go by statistically based off of the actual population, right? Because of course white men are going to date outside their race the most because there's a majority of white men. But the group of people who actually date outside the race the most per capita is actually Asian women. Asian women nearly 50% of the time date outside of their
My question
race.
is, where's
Then
this
it's
coming
Hispanic.
from? Where's this rant coming from? Did I mishear something? Like, did she say that like a overwhelming amount of black men date outside of their race, or like I don't know if I heard something like that, because I'm trying to figure out where this rant is going, but.
Men and women are above them, and Asian men are not too close from black men. It's black men. This idea that us black men just leave at a disproportionate rate is ridiculous. Also, for the people out there who want to,
or is he just saying in general?
For the people out there who want to claim that those Asian women are coming from overseas. No. U.S. born Asian women nearly 50% of the time date outside their race. So
50%
no,
of the
bro. This
time.
whole plight that y'all black women or mixed women y'all like to put in y'all mind about black men dating outside their race, adding some crazy rate is ridiculous. And FYI, from the bigger scope of things, interracial marriages only take up like 15% of all marriage. It's still a minority. Bro, shut the fuck up.
But
Onto a white woman.
But then
Like,
let me ask you, with the other women that we looked up to, of course, Serena Williams being one, Eve, and we've talked about Eve so much on this.
Eve.
Okay, so there's women that we've looked up to that we've loved, and whether it be their style of dress. Serena Williams being the best athlete of all time, they chose white men to not only be with but procreate with. So I want to know the understanding of where you look up to black men and you have a disdain for them being with white women, but when we look up to black women, there's almost a celebration around them getting with a white man.
I can't sit here and y'all tell me, help me through this.
Yeah,
I don't have a.
You have to
You're a
remove.
coon.
You have to remove yourself from your thought. You are
There's a fella
so
in the back.
biased because you're thinking about like what will benefit you. You want the love of whatever. It could be a white man. It could be a black man. It doesn't really matter. But you feel like you're losing something when a black man loves anybody from any other race.
I agree with
Look,
that.
Even if
'Cause that's
a
where it
black
come
man
in.
dated another black woman, he's not dating you. It has nothing to do with
Exactly.
you. So why the fuck do you care?
Exactly.
If you want to adopt all this responsibility for the entire race of black people, then you can do that. If you want to make it your mission to do that, then you can do that, I guess. But again, these are all issues that don't affect you.
At all.
Just be loved by somebody that you love. It's not hard.
And it's even crazy.
But do you feel like you lose anything from Serena dating a white man?
At all, bro.
It doesn't matter. That has nothing to do with us.
And the fact that you are a child of an interracial relationship,
It makes
and
it
it's even
crazier.
crazier, bro.
Get her parents on the podcast next.
Yes, yes.
I need to hear from them, man.
You need therapy, bro. You need therapy. Because something is wrong with you. You're
I agree,
off.
bro.
Most people have a preference. Like if you ask my parents, they'd be like, "I hope that I'd marry someone who's Ethiopian." They would say
I
that.
agree.
Yeah.
But if I didn't,
Not
it
the
wouldn't give me a
Ethiopian
problem.
part. I mean, I agree to that too. It's his parents and whatever. But like, she probably doesn't need therapy for her to come to a conclusion that like, oh, fucking white men are like the better ones, the ones that treat black women the best or some shit. Because there's definitely stories and shit that's not too good seen with like black men in any other race too. I don't know. It's all perspective, I guess. But
Problem
yeah,
over. You feel
whatever
me?
you
So
lived,
it's
I
like, it's
guess.
sad that
She
my
said her
parents, like,
friends are always
Ethiopia
treated
are more
nicely, so I'm gonna
open-minded
just leave it at that.
about, just relationships and marriage and stuff like that than people born in a country that's all about freedom. It's so weird how
I
don't know, that's
agree to
fascinating
that.
Very
Like crazy.
fascinating. And also are products of it as well.
And that's that adds another layer to it.
Jeez.
Let us know what y'all think in the comment section down.
All right, I agree. It is crazy to even think that like us, America, a melting pot, right, of multiple cultures, ethnicities, etc., are we feel so tight, or just interracial dating in general is just like so what would you call it? So rare, I guess, because it's like a small minority still, and it's like people still frown upon it, like within your race, right? Especially in my race, right? Being a black man, whatever. And it's like, bro, there's so many people in this world, right? You can't help who you fall in love with. So if you fall in love with someone who's outside your race, right? So be it. Let it be. This is America, bro. It's bound to happen to someone, right? Don't let your race stop you from loving the person you want to be with, bro. Don't let your skin color decide that. All right. Be with who you want to be with, and enjoy your life. All right. Live it to the best. Again, for those who care about interracial dating, like who frown upon it, again, bro, it has nothing to do with you. If it does not affect your life, it doesn't affect who you are as a person. Just enjoy your life, bro. Mind your damn business. All right. I'm out of here.